everyone! So today I will be talking about Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. I absolutely love this book. It's one of my favorite books that, I don't know, I describe it as a fantasy but also has sort of a dystopian feel with all, like, because there's like a war going on and there's some science-ish things. It's definitely a fantasy, but to me it sort of has a dystopian feel. I can't really explain it too much. But so the basic premise of this book is that Mare, this girl, she lives in a world where people are divided by the color of their blood. So you have silvers and you have reds. So reds are sort of like the basics. They're the commoners. They don't really have much say in life. They go to war for the silvers. And Mare is a red. So the silvers have these magical powers. They can control the weather and they can control elements. They can do all sorts of really cool stuff. And Mare finds out that she, despite being a red, has silver abilities. So she's thrust to this world of silvers where she becomes engaged to the second prince, not the heir, but the heir's little brother. And she's sort of thrust in this new world, and it's really cool. It's really fast paced. It's not that thick, and the story just moves so quickly. I have read the rest of the series, but I'm not really going to talk about that because I'm talking about just the first book. I really loved Mare's character development, how she sort of acknowledges that there are some good silvers, there are some bad silvers, and she sort of has to think about how much she's willing to sacrifice because she joins the rebellion. So she has to think about, like, how much is she willing to give up, and who is she willing to put in danger for this rebellion. And then when I first read this book, because I reread this book to do this video, when I first read it, I was astonished at the end because there's this huge plot twist, which Victoria Aveyard is famous for. She's famous for her plot twists. But it just really took me by surprise. I did not see it coming. And it does a really good job of setting up the rest of the series, but it is a complete 180 from where Mare was in the chapter before, and then you have this chapter at the very end, and it's just like insane. And the first time I read it, I had to put the book down. I had to go, like, contemplate life, and I had an existential crisis. It was amazing. It was the first plot twist that I had ever really read that took me by complete surprise. And I really admire that because it's really hard to do something like that where you have a plot twist that takes a reader completely by surprise. So all in all, I 100% recommend Red Queen. The rest of the books in the series I didn't enjoy as much as the first book, but I did still enjoy them. I really recommend it. I mean, it has a gorgeous cover. Author, I had the chance to go to one of her talks for Blade Breaker, which is the second book in her new series. And she's just an amazing person. I just love this book, and it's one of the books that really got me into, I know this isn't a murder mystery, but it made me feel like I want to read more plot twists, so that's how I got into sort of trying out other genres beyond fantasy. And I sort of found some other authors that I loved in the thriller genre because thrillers have a lot of plot twists, and this is the book that was like, oh my god, I need more. I need more of this kind of book, this kind of plot twist. So I think this is a really great book to try. I highly recommend. 5 stars. If I could give it more, I would, but I love this book so much, and I think you guys should go read it. Bye!